Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward. Knees just slightly bent. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points to the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Let the shoulders drop down and come forward. Bring the arms slightly in front of and away from the body. Breathe in and out through the nose. As you breathe in, let the abdomen expand, drawing the breath all the way down. We pause, and then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out. Just take a couple of nice, deep, long, slow breaths. Focus on that breath. Let all your other thoughts dissipate. Bring your attention now to your feet. Feel the feet make contact with the ground. Connecting all the way to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, merging with you. Let's start with the spine enlivening series, a little wider stance. And just turn from the waist, let the hands move through the air. Nice and slow. Bring your focus and attention to your fingers. Feel the air slipping through the gaps between the fingers. Try to notice any resistance as the hands move through the Wei Qi, the energy field around you that protects you from pathogenic Qi. And then let the arms just drop, just hang. Continue to turn from the waist with a little faster movement until the momentum causes the forearms to come up and strike the body. Look over the shoulder, get a little further around each time. Feel each vertebra turning in place. starting all the way from the lower spine all the way up into the neck. Feel the vibrations as the forearms hit the body, stimulating the meridians that are running through your torso, stimulating the organs. And then slowly come back to water waves. See if you can sense that weight sheet field around you, perhaps a little more than before. And gradually slow down to a stop. That's 2 directions for the spine. Let's do 2 more. Front to back, spinal cord breathing. Put your arms up, elbows basically up to the head, arms bent at about a 45-degree angle. Stick your butt out or push your hips back as your chest goes up to the sky as you look to the ceiling. Then pull the elbows down so the shoulder blades come down and together. Breathe out as the elbows come up and around. Palms face you and forearms touch. We tuck the chin into the chest and arch the back the other way while the hips come forward. So we breathe in as we come up and around. Breathe out as you come forward. Pausing between each, getting a little extra stretch in that pause. One more time. Let the hands through. Good. Before we go to the last 2 directions, the spine, let's just do some nice shoulder rolls. So up the back, down the front. Couple more and then we'll reverse. Now go up the front, down the back, really open the chest as you come up and back. One more. Good. Shake it out. Go to a bit of a wider stance. And move the spine now side to side. Let's do moves like a river. So we're going to put our hands on the thighs. We're going to push our hip out to the side and let the shoulder drop, then the head drop. That pushes the other hip out. So we follow it to the right, then let the shoulder drop, then the head. And then just try to make it as fluid as possible. As you've often heard me say, I like to think of this like a strand of kelp in the ocean, just gently swaying as the waves push it back and forth. One more time each side. And back to the beginning. Slowly come to a stop. Good. Let's open up the shoulders a little more. Let's just let the arms swing as we shift side to side. So I'm not as much lifting my arms as using the momentum. Just get the arms to move in the sockets. And slowly come to a stop. Now let's just make the arms go up and back. Use your hips to throw them forward. One more. And again, just let it gradually stop. Let's try to really open up the shoulder blades. Bring your arms around. Grab as far back as you can comfortably. Bring the shoulders forward, really opening up the shoulder blades. And then bring the hands out, close down the shoulder blades, open the chest. Then switch, whichever hand was on top now goes below. Breathe in as you open. Breathe out as you collapse. One more time each side. Good, let's do a couple from the eighth brocade, holding up the heavens. So So we're starting with our palms facing up, down by your waist. Lifting energy up from the floor through the bottom of your feet, up the legs, up the torso as the hands float up the torso. They rotate in front of your face, fingertips facing each other as they come up and slightly behind you as you watch them with your eyes. Look forward as you hold your breath. Sweep down as you breathe out. So we breathe in. Hold your breath. Look forward. Breathe out. Pause. Breathe in. Last one. Good. Let's clear to the lungs between each of these. So bring the feet in, come up onto your toes as you bring energy up into the chest. And then go flat-footed as you go down. Next to the 8 brocade is pulling the bow. Lots of different variations on that one. Let's do kind of a nice flowy one. So we're going to do a wide stance. Squat down as far as you can comfortably. Remember always to stay within your comfort zone. So we're going to, Let's start by bringing our right hand up, palm facing out. We're going to curl 3 fingers, leave the other 2 fingers out. That's kind of your sight. Think of looking right along the index finger when you're shooting the bow. We've got the hand out here. We're going to bring the left hand around. So the right hand palm turns out, left hand pulls to the chest and then to the shoulder as you drop down. Then the right hand comes across, meets the left hand, and then you pull, drop back down the opposite way. Breathe out as you pull the bow. Breathe in as you come across. One more time each side. Good. Bring the feet in, shake them out a little bit. Clear to the lungs. So again, breathe in as you come up onto your toes. Breathe out, settling down. Come back to a shoulder width stance. Leave the right hand palm down, fingers facing towards the midline. Left hand comes up, fingers pointing towards the midline as it rotates, palm up, push them apart. Breathe in as you turn your pinkies towards the body, back of the hands cross. Breathe out as they separate, and we switch hands. Connecting heaven and earth. So we use those pauses in our breath to transition. So we breathe in, we're bringing that energy into the body. We pause. We breathe out, taking energy that no longer serves us and sending it out to be recycled. And then we pause again as we bring fresh energy into the body. One more time. Go ahead and do the same thing. Left hand comes up, right hand goes down. But this time you're going to turn to the right. Let the back hand come behind you and twist. Then switch and twist the opposite direction. A brocade was developed by a Chinese general for his troops over 1,000 years ago. One more time each side. Sorry, allergies today. Good, and back to the center. Walk the feet in a little bit, clear to the lungs. Breathe in, come up onto your toes. Go down, hopefully going up on the toes. Each time is a little easier. Come back to about shoulder width stance, maybe slightly bigger so you're nice and stable. Bring your hands out to the sides. Take your thumbs and turn them so they're up and back. Look at your left hand. Then as you go to look at your right hand, the thumb comes down and back. And we just slowly move side to side, rotating the entire arm. We're not doing this just out of the wrist. The entire arm rotates. Activating both the yin and the yang meridians in the arms. Called wise owl gazes backwards. One more time each side. Good, come back again to the middle, bring the feet a little closer together. Breathing in, bring the energy up into the lungs. Breathe out as you go down. Good, next one. Nod. Sway the head, nod the head and sway the tail, sorry. So we're going to spread a little wider apart so that we can squat down. We're not going to be bending forward. We're going to try and come straight down. So we're going to come straight down. We're going to look at our right heel. Then the toes of the right foot Then look across to the toes of the left foot, the heel of the left foot. Then looking to the side, we're just going to come up. Turn to the front. Then turn back to the left side. Back down to the heel, the toe, the opposite toes, the heel. Come up again. Turn to the front. And then we just keep going through that sequence. So we breathe out as we go down and across. Breathe in as you come up and turn. Breathe out. Breathe in. As you do this, notice that we look to the side and then we turn to the front. Notice how the qua open and close as you turn from the side to the center and back to the side, activating those leg gates. One more time each side. Around to the front. Walk it in. Clear to the lungs again. Breathe in. Up onto the toes. Breathe out. Good. Next one is called two hands hold the feet. We're going to start with our hands on the kidneys. We're going to sweep down the back of the legs to the toes so that you're bent over. We're going to lift the arms first. Then when they basically find a comfortable spot to stop, then we pivot from the waist with a nice flat back, up, back slightly, and drop the hands down to the kidneys and we start over. Breathe out as you go down. Pause. Breathe out as you come up. Sorry. Breathe out as you come down. Breathe in as you come up. And you're breathing out both. That's kind of hard to do. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe out. One more time. Good. While we're here, give the kidneys a nice rub. Feel that energy being activated in the kidneys. Good. Bring your feet closer together. Clear the lungs again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next one, put your hands on your hips, palms facing up, loose fists. This is called clenching the fists with fierce eyes. So the idea here is we're going to bend down a bit as we punch. So we're going to come out with that left hand. We're going to rotate it till the palm is down and the hand is basically in front of the chest. At that point, you want to squeeze every muscle in the body, including the face, hence the fierce eyes. Then we're going to relax. We're going to gather the energy and bring it in as we rise back up. We breathe out, clench everything. Relax, gather the energy, bring it in, breathe in. This is a great one, of course, for clearing anger, which anger is connected through the 5-element theory to the liver. So we're helping the liver function, the liver meridians. One more time each side. Good. Walk it in. Rise up onto the toes to bring the energy up into the chest. Sink back down. And maintain that stance, but leave your arms down. Last one is called bouncing on the toes 7 times to cure 1,000 ills. So we're going to rise up onto our toes like we've been doing, bring the heels off the ground. We're then going to let them drop. And we're going to let the whole body kind of feel like jello and just kind of wobble. We're going to do that 7 times. So we breathe in, come on up. And then when you're ready, breathe out and drop. That's 1. 5. Last one. And just take a moment, feel that energy now moving through the body. Take note of where it may not be, where you may have some energy that's stagnant or stuck or blocked. Good. Let's clear the lungs one more time. And down. Come to a slightly wider stance. Let's do one from the Jing. One of my favorites for any kind of arthritis in the hands and wrists. We're going to take the hands, we're going to spread the fingers and the thumbs as wide as we can with the fingers pointing towards the earth. We're going to fight as we try to lift the hands till the fingers point forward. Then relax, bring them in. A couple of steps to this. Next one, do what I call baby chicken. We're going to push the fingers down towards the ground. Really try to feel the stretch on the top of your hands. Then relax and bring them in. Then we're pushing with the heels of the hand, pulling the fingers back. Relax and bring it in. And fingertips to the horizon, spreading the fingers and the thumb as much as you can, actually lifting them up just a little bit. Bring it in and down. So we breathe in as we're tensing. Breathe out as we relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And down. One more time. All right. Bring your hands in front of you. Karate chop the air straight ahead. And do it then as fast and as vigorously as you can. Really feel those fingertips getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And gradually slow down. Good. Bring the energy up to the chest, over to the left shoulder, palms facing you. We're looking at that outer left hand. We're going to look to the right as the palms turn away from you, using the heels of the hands, push to the side. Breathe in as the palms come in, looking at that palm. Breathe out as we look away and push away. Dragon spreads its tail. One more time. Good. Bring it into the chest. Push it down to the ground. Bring it up. Come up to your right side. Turn the palms away. Now look away as you push away. Breathe in as you focus on that palm coming at you. Breathe out as you look away and push away. Good. One more time. Breathe it in. Breathe out as you push down to the ground. Good. Let's do another from the QiGong. Let's do 9 ghosts drawing swords. So you're going to take your right hand, support the skull, so it's partially on the neck, partially on the skull, supporting the head. So the left hand comes around to the Ming Men point, basically just above the area just below the small of the back, palm out. I'll switch so I can mirror you. So you're going to look up and back, follow the elbow with your eyes. And as you bend from the waist, you're going to come down and across as low as you can comfortably. So breathe in as we come up. Hold your breath, get a little extra stretch here. Breathe out as you come down and across. Again, just pause for a minute, get a little extra stretch. One more time, and we're going to switch. So come on up and switch. The hand to support the skull, other hand palm out. Nice solid stance. Up and back to the left. Following the elbow with your eyes, and then down and across. Breathing in as we come up. Pause, get an extra stretch. Breathe out as you come down and across. Pause, get the extra stretch. One more time. On up. And bring your arms down. Good. Let's do a little bit more for the quad. Again from the QiGong. This is called turning 9 cows around by their tails. So we're going to step forward with our left foot. We're going to reach forward with our left arm. Our right arm is going to reach back. We're grabbing onto the tails of the cows. And then with the fists, pulling the front one into the hip and turning slightly. So we go forward, back, forward, back. Breathe in, breathe out. Make sure you're twisting the body, feeling the quad open and close. One more time. Reach out. Grab those tails, pull them into the body. Good. Switch feet. Right foot forward, left foot back. Right arm grabbing the tails in front, left arm grabbing the tails in back. Pull into the hips. One more time. Good. Next one from the QiGong. As our dragon displays its claws, so we're simply going to come up. Think you're like tiger claws, you're going to go out. Then you're going to relax as they come in. Push out, the hips go out. Hips come in as they come back in. Breathe in as it comes in. Breathe out as it goes out. One more time. Good. Step it in. We're going to take our hands, put it so that their palms are over the ears, and our index fingers are going to tap just below the skull here in this little notch on the neck. It's called bowing down, again from the QiGong. So we're going to bow down 1/3 of the way, and back up. As we go down, we're going to tap. As we come up, we stop tapping. 2/3 of the way, bending from the waist, and then as far down as you can bend from the waist. Again, tapping as you do it. So let's do one set together. Obviously, you're not going to be able to hear me, so I'll just kind of watch you and we'll wait. So we're going to go 1/3 of the way down. Figure what your maximum is. You may want to just say, okay, that's as far as I can go. So 2/3 is there, 1/3 is there. Okay. So we're going to put our hands over the ears. Good. So we're going to breathe in as we go down. I forgot to mention this, breathe out as you come back up. We're going to do that twice more. So we're going to do each of the thirds twice. So, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Let's go ahead and then I'll watch when we're all done. Very nice. Let's do a nice flow. Let's rub our hands together. Have them face each other down by the abdomen. Feel that energy between the hands. We're going to take the right hand, we're going to rotate it so it's at the bottom of this chi ball. We're then going to the left hand, fingers come to the thumb and kind of pull it up just a bit. It's called fireflies in the lantern. So imagine you're holding a lantern here, feeling all the energy of the firefly inside it. And then it's almost exactly the same as cloud hands. We're just going to turn to the left, following that upper elbow. We're then going to let go of the lantern, acquire a new chi ball, pull it up into a new lantern, and go across. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the center. Hold on to that chi ball. Bring that ball up. Drop it down so that your head comes through the ball, pushing the energy down the body. And as we pull it away from our hips, we're going to pull our hips back. The energy is going to continue to go down the legs and out the bottom of the feet. So we draw in fresh energy into that ball. Bring it down. And then out as the energy travels down the legs. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as it comes down. One more time. We're going to lift the ball. Bring it down. This time don't lift it away from the hips. Just bring the hands around in front of you, one palm over the other. Bring your feet together. Try to visualize white light coming out of the palms, going into that little pearl that's inside of you, which is the lower dantian. Visualize that pearl absorbing all that white light and getting brighter. Try to sense warmth coming out of the palms and the warming of the abdominal area. That little pearl getting warmer. And then once it gets filled up, it allows the energy to spiral down the legs and up the torso. Just let your body relax and rock and sway. Allow the energy to move you as it moves through your body, dispelling any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, removing negative thoughts and emotions, until every part of your body is aglow with this energy. Allow that warm, loving energy now to expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. Just allow yourself to float weightlessly inside this cocoon. And as you do so, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath and gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.